Well, Rich, I think we have recovered enough to try to continue. I mean, recovered from that terrible disappointment. Daniel, he wandered off. He didn't even know what had happened. You know, he doesn't watch the show. He didn't know. He knew he'd lost something back there, but... Who's our next player?
Bob, it's going to be George Jostin. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Here is our next contestant, looking very, very pleased. And he is now in contestant's row. And here come Rachel and Lanisha with something for you to bid on.
It's a pair of mobile phones. This pair of Nokia N73 phones features an MP3 player with integrated stereo speakers, a 3.2 megapixel camera to take photo quality prints, and allows you to check email with its built-in internet browser from Nokia N series.
And George, you get the first bid.
Woo! $891, Bob.
His bid is $891. What is yours, Samira?
I'm going to go with $960.
$960. And Ashley, how about it?
$700, please, Bob.
$700. Sonia? $800. The actual retail price is $11.57, and Samira is the winner. Samira, we will play a pricing game right about here. Here we are, Samira. Now, yes, thank you. Now, that was very exciting, the Golden Road, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, do you know, that required the whole stage. We were all over the place. But this is all going to take place right here. And this can be very exciting, too, can't it, Rich?
Sure can, Bob. It's a chance to win $10,000 in cash.
$10,000 cash money. We're going to give you a chance to win 4 punches on the punch board and 4 prizes. And what is that first prize? Please,
all right,
Rich.
Bob. First, the Orange Glow Complete Hardwood Floor Care System is the safe and easy way to clean, shine, and protect your hardwood floors.
Now, what is the wrong price? $14. What is the right price? Higher or lower?
I'm going to go with the audience and say higher.
She's going with the audience and say higher. And she's right. So you've won that. You've won a punch. And tell us more, Rich.
All right, Bob. Turning your favorite fruit into juice is easy with this electric citrus press.
It is not $200. Higher or lower?
We're going to go lower, Bob.
Lower. Right again. 2 prizes, 2 punches. Now, what do we have?
All right, Bob, unfold, unwind, and float away on Spring Float from Swimway. Spring Float is the most comfortable pool lounge available.
Is it higher or lower than $15?
Higher.
Higher is right. You've won 3 in a row. Here is the 4th prize.
All right, Bob, finally, the Smoothie Maker mixes up to 1 gallon of your favorite beverage for the whole party to enjoy.
And $90 for your consideration. Higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower. Lower is right. So you've won all 4 prizes. Step over there and punch out 4 of those holes. You've always wanted to do it. Now's your chance. 1. That's a nice punch. 2. 3. 4. Now, I want to check with Roger to be sure.
Okay.
But I think that we have had an historic moment on The Price is Right. I do not remember any contestant ever just going along punching out 3 holes on the top row like that, or in any row. Is that not correct? Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Aren't you? Don't you enjoy the show so much more when I point out things like that? Yeah. Now, here in this first hole. First hole, $50. There's nothing.
Keep going.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing on the board lower than $50. That's the lowest thing on the board. Now, in the second hole, you won $100. Go on. And in the third hole, you know, I wish they'd do this more often. It's so easy for me. It really is. They don't win any money this way, but it's easy for me. Now, well, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. How much? I beg your pardon?
Give me something good, Bob.
Well, I'll don't you look now, Gabby. You don't try to peek over there. I'm going to make a prediction.
Okay.
I'm going to make a prediction. I'm not going to tell you how much is here. Well, how much? I started to predict whether I thought you would go on and look in that last hole or not.
Okay.
But I'm not. I'm going to ask you, how much would it have to be for you to just stop right here?
Ooh. 10,000 and I wouldn't think about it.
10,000, and if it's 5,000, you won't quit.
Ooh, I don't know. We'll see.
I had a fellow one time. He got $5,000. He said, "Take it back." His wife stood in the audience and said, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot." Well, this is not $5,000. It's $10,000. It's $10,000. He got the whole kit and caboodle. It's $10,000. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Another game after this message. Believe it or not, we're about to meet
Amy Chan. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Amy, you are wanted on that end of contestants row. Now, let's have a look at the next item up for bid.
It's a new refrigerator freezer. This 25-foot French door refrigerator with bottom freezer features individually cooled compartments for longer storage. And the winner of this refrigerator freezer goes to Supply Fabric Softener. Ultra Downy, awaken your senses to a new freshening experience. Feel the softness, smell the refreshing scent, and see your clothes virtually free of static. New Downy.
Amy, what do you bid?
$1,800.
$1,800, Ashley.
$2,000, Bob.
$2,000, Sonia.
$2,200, Bob.
$2,200, George.
$22.91, Bob.
$22.91. Actual retail price $23.99. George, you are wanted on this stage. If you will just follow me, George, I will lead you to the loot. Loot aplenty. Loot aplenty for you, George, behind these doors.
How about a rear projection TV, a lovely dinette set, and a new treadmill? First, delight in the bright, detailed pictures of this 46-inch 3 LCD rear projection HD TV. Second, presenting Casa Cristina from Pulaski. This hand-painted dinette set by Cristina Sauerlegge features a decorative tile top from the Casa Cristina Furniture Collection by Pulaski Furniture Corporation. And finally, the Bodyguard T240 residential treadmill offers 9 programs, including a heart rate specific program to stimulate your training, and has the highest value in its price category from Bodyguard.
First, George, I want you to take a good look at these prizes. Look at prize number 1. Look at prize number 2. Look at prize number 3. And then tell me which one is the most expensive, and we'll give you all 3. 1.
All right. I'm going with number 1.
He believes number 1 is the most expensive. What's the price of number 2? $34.77. What's the price of number 3? $18.99. If number 1 is more than $3,477, they're all yours. What is the price? $21.99. But George, just stick around here, because I want you to spin the big wheel in the first Showcase Showdown after this announcement.